Hey everybody, Robert and Michelle here, More to Life Outdoors. We are getting ready to do a little day hike out the West Fork trailhead. Right here is the sign behind us. We're probably going to go about 6 or 7 miles out and then back in, so about 12 to 14 miles, depending how we feel today. It's supposed to be a hot one, around 85 degrees, so we'll see how it goes. We actually wanted to go on a different hike, but there's still 2 feet of snow up there since it's just the last day of May 31st today. And so there's still 2 feet of snow where we actually really wanted to go today. We'll have to do that trip another time. But hope you enjoy this little hike.
And remember, get outdoors and experience life. So this is just down the trail from the trailhead, and these are the first views we get to see. Yeah, I know, they're not that spectacular. Here's the sign right here where trail restricts to horseback hikers and motorcycles, mountain bikes. And down here, which I'm guessing you can probably hear, that is the West Fork down below us there. Unfortunately, this is a old burn fire back in, it was 07 or 08, I believe. But still some pretty spectacular views. And of course, snow in the high country. The hike we originally wanted to go on today, when we called for conditions, they informed us, no, you're not gonna be able to go there. And then he told us a landmark that people had gotten to, and which we know where that is, and said, no, they actually called in and told us that it's called the monument. There were still 2 feet of snow. So we decided to alter our plans and do this West Fork hike. Working along, we came up that rise. The trail now is up above the West Fork, kind of below us there. But we're gonna be up here for a little while. But wanted to be able to show you Red Mountain there in the distance. Last year, Michelle and I, for our anniversary hike, we went to Crimson Lake, which is basically on the same trail, but it's on the other side of Red Mountain. There is where we went. Quick view of the West Fork down there.
I'm just standing out of his way so he can give you a good view of the valley and our views from here. I seem to always get in his way.
Here's the view. Beautiful ridge line up there. And then this is the valley that we would be descending down into. We're down on the valley floor now, and we're coming up to our first little creek crossing. Come and get a view of the little waterfall here. So just came across that creek, and those are wolf prints. To give you an idea, that is my hand next to those wolf prints.
Wish me luck, guys. I don't have good luck with these.
No, the video we just published yesterday, in that episode, she takes a fall crossing the creek. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Literally where we're at right now, we are on the edge of the wilderness. Now what I mean by the wilderness, we're on the edge of the Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness in central Idaho. That wilderness, or this wilderness, is the largest contiguous wilderness, designated wilderness area in the lower 48 states. And it's right here in central Idaho. Beautiful views of the West Fork. Again, even though burn came through here, like I said, 07 or 08, I'll have to take a look at it. But remember, this was the potato fire, I believe. But we'll look up the information and get it for you. We're moving along this valley still, and you can just kind of see the top of Red Mountain still there. So I wanted to show you the views here. And of course those rugged peaks up there. And then back up that way is where we came from.
It's a hot one today. It's a good thing there's a little breeze today. Man, it is hot.
So up there, there's some fallen trees across the West Fork, kind of creating a little bit of a dam. You can kind of see the water pushing its way under and kind of in between the logs there. Again, just a beautiful view.
Finally getting in the trees coming up here. Yay for shade.
And then of course the views. Rugged, but beautiful. And then the trees that the wife was just talking about that we're gonna be able to duck into here for at least a little while. Trying to show how rugged some of this area is. Up in here, sometimes you can see bighorn and mountain goats. So far today, we haven't seen any. Now the trail cuts across the bottom here, and I guess it depends on, you can call it talus, you can call it scree, rock, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But right along the bottom here, because over here to the left, that area over there is actually kind of marshy. crossing something like this, watch your footing. This rock, scree, decomposed granite. The rocks want to roll. The really small stuff just want to slide in. So take your time, pay attention to your footing.
Okay, we are taking a little lunch break, and we normally stop here when we come out the West Fork area. Usually not there where Robert's sitting. The log we sit on is normally over here, and there's water right there, so we're not sitting there today. Right there. So I thought I'd come over here and show you. Show you the creek and the views from the creek. It's running pretty good today.
Little trail right here is actually, no, it doesn't look like much, but this is the trail junction, Lightning Creek Trail, and you can take this up just over that rise right there, which will be there in a minute, is Lightning Creek, but you could literally follow this up and get up to Lightning Lake, and then from Lightning Lake there's another trail called Lightning Lake Trailhead that you can, we could come back down around and actually loop back around and make a big loop all the way back to the Yankee Fork. So we came about, I don't know, 50 yards maybe from where we showed you the trail junction. And then here's the bridge that crosses Lightning Creek. Beautiful little creek. So still on the bridge here over Lightning Creek, but just taking a look back and looking at how much snow there is still up there. And even up that way, there's a little bit of snow, but of course that's south-facing slopes, so it gets a lot more sun. So we're about 5 miles in at the moment. This is a little spot where, little campsite. Of course there's some cut logs to sit on. But yeah, it's a nice little spot for, you know, an overnight campsite. Of course, the views aren't too shabby. Right along the West Fork, listen to the water. The West Fork is moving pretty good right now. But we're about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles up out here in the middle of nowhere right now. But yeah, this is the spot where she likes to take that photo with the West Fork in the foreground and Red Mountain in the background. So the West Fork is running so heavy right now that it's actually pushed up here. There's even a spot across the trail we had to maneuver. Lots and lots of water right now. Well, I was just showing you how the West Fork is flowing really hot and heavy. Well, this is our trail. The West Fork, the main West Fork, I don't know, it's probably 30, 50 yards that way. But right now, there's a good chunk of it flowing right here. And this is our trail. Well, keep your fingers crossed. I bet this is mighty cold. Well, I tell you what, this was a challenge because, again, this is the trail. I put the GoPro away because some of that current is pretty deep and a couple spots a little on the strong side. Michelle's still trying to make her way over here. But at least we climb back out of it here. I don't know, it looks like we might get back into it again just up ahead there. And here we go again. At least this doesn't, at least at this part, not as deep and fast as it was that last section. But again, lots of water flowing through here. And this is our trail. This isn't where the river normally flows. And that water, yeah, that water is a little chilly. But yeah, we're trying to figure out if there's a log jam or something up here that's pushing it this way. But yeah, the main river, West Fork, is over that way. I don't know, about 30 yards or so. So we're gonna see if we can maneuver this way, see what we can do.
That's a little sketchy.
And this is right above the West Fork. So if you slid down, you'd get wet. And then have to figure out how to get out of there. But now we're going that way. More creek trail. Or trail creek. Yeah, whichever you prefer. This particular creek is literally running straight down the trail. So we're back above the West Fork. Now we got to go across this little section here, another little sketchy section. Again, it's probably not as bad as that last one we went through, but still gotta take your time, watch your footing. So here, looks like the whole little barricade is giving way. Watch footing going across here. But look at that over there. That's pretty spectacular. Yes, indeed.
It's really pretty. Little waterfall down there, or cascade, or whatever you want to call it.
So we're at the trail junction. So the trail going this way is the Pioneer Cabin Creek Trail. Follows along Cabin Creek. That's the direction we went last year for our anniversary backpacking trip. I followed this trail up for, I don't know, probably about 2 miles, and then we split off on another trail that actually took us up to Crimson Lake. This trail here, the sign's kind of busted up, but Hindman Lake is about 5 miles that way. And of course the Bonanza Guard Station, not sure what the mileage is trying to say there, but I would say the mileage from here, real GPS mileage, because we're a little over 7 miles from our campground right here. So I'd say it's probably pretty close to 7 miles to the guard station as well. What'd you think, hon?
What do you mean, what do I think?
Well, we've come 7 miles in.
I know I want to go up that way though.
You know this is an in and out.
Yes.
So how much further we go that way, much further to go back to the campground.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Just a little bit further.
Uh-huh.
You know me, it's like
a
just
little
around
further.
the next bend.
Just a little further.
A little bit further.
Just a little bit further.
Further.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking this might be the end of the trail for us today. We're going to search a little bit, see if there's a better place to maybe try and cross. This is Cabin Creek right here, but I don't know if you can tell in this video, but right now it's a little deep and that water is moving pretty fast. So not a safe option. We've looked up and down a little bit up the Cabin Creek here. We really don't see a safe spot right now to try and cross the creek because it is high water right now. Again, it's May 31st. Pretty high water all around here, like you saw earlier where we had to walk through the water, cross the trail. But we're 7.25 miles in. We think we're gonna go ahead and turn around here and start making our way back. Michelle is disappointed. She wanted to go a little further, but we're gonna make the call and we're gonna start heading back.
Oh well.
Next time.
This trail goes to Hindman Lake, so we'll have to try and make that trek. So there's 2 treks we can make. One up to Lightning Lake and one to Hindman Lake.
See, we just keep adding to our list. Lots of adventures still up here. Back into the creek. Offhand, I don't know the name of this creek. I'll have to maybe try and look it up, see if I can't get it inserted. So we ventured off trail, try and get some shots of the West Fork here. It's actually amazing how much water is flowing down this West Fork right now. Right here where I'm at, it's actually pretty deep. And that current is moving. It is a churning. mountain goating back up after dropping down to get some pictures of the West Fork there. We are back at the fun zone. A nice sketchy section we gotta cut across. We're back at where we have to tread water down the trail. Yay! Hey, at least it cools us off.
They got deep.
Yeah. This is that other section. Where you see that water, that's actually our trail. Loads of fun. It gets deep. A couple spots that water's moving pretty good too. Spotted this little strip of cascading water earlier when we were coming through the valley. We decided to bushwhack and come up here. So this is the lower section. Gonna see if we can find a way to get a better view of the upper. It's still pretty cool. Here's a view of this upper section, and actually now from here you can see there's even another higher section. Very beautiful. There's the upper section. So people like to say Michelle and I are crazy. Yeah, we are. Down there is where we were looking at those waterfalls, and since we had already come up that high, rather than work our way back down to the trail, decided we'd bushwhack across here, come up, get to the top of the ridge, which now we're almost to the top of the ridge, but it's been a butt kicker. So again, that waterfall, it's way down there. Yes, we climbed up this, and now look at this view from up here. Pretty spectacular. There's a butt kicker. Oh, look at the deer, hon. There's deer over there going up the hill. Unfortunately, with the GoPro, you probably can't see them. So we bushwhacked our way over from the waterfall and finally made our way back to the trail. So, kind of on the home stretch now, I hope. Still plugging along. Getting closer. That bare spot over there, that's that rock quarry we pointed out earlier. Gotta work our way down this trail and then back up to the rock quarry, and then from there up to where that trailhead is. And then once we get to the trailhead sign, about a half mile further to our campground. We made it. We're at the West Fork trailhead. From here it's just about a half mile back to the campground. It's been a long day. Did a bunch of bushwhacking to go catch some waterfalls, but it was cool.
Yeah, the little waterfall was really cool once we got there, but then Robert decided that we weren't going to go back down. He's like, let's just climb across the ridge and go up there, do this and do that. And I was like, I'm tired now.
Hey, we need to practice our route finding skills. That's what I told her.
And it wouldn't be an adventure if we didn't go bushwhacking.
Definitely. All right, we're gonna put this away, hike that last half mile to the camper. We'll see you soon.
And get us something to eat, because we're hungry.
And some more water. Definitely.
All right, see y'all later on our next adventure.
See
Bye-bye
you soon.
now.